Hello and welcome to FX Addicts Weekly Market Analysis. This is Tim the Currency Professor, and today is Friday, March 1st, 2013. We've had quite the week, a lot of volatility this week and some pretty good action. The Euro-US dollar today down about 34 right now. We were down about 100 earlier and we have since recovered. So it is possible we are starting to put in a little bit of a bottom here, at least to bounce up a little bit. Now, the one concern is the fact that we have not tested these highs up here. We never went back up there and tested it. So I'm concerned that at some point the market's going to want to test that. That doesn't always hold true, but in this particular case, I would feel more comfortable if it did indeed go up there. Now, we could get up to about the 133, 134 level, and that could be also a test. So we're going to need to see how this goes in the next few weeks. But right now, since we closed last week below this trend line, we did continue to sell off. But today's price action in this area here, where we've had some past consolidation and then this week's consolidation, could mean that we're putting in a short-term bottom here for a bounce. Now, this bounce could maybe only take us up to about the 132, 133 level, back up to that trend line, and then fall back again. So now, if we look on the weeklies, we can see decisively we are well below this trend line. So really, any thought of us getting up to these highs and testing that are probably negated at this point. So the continuation of the longer-term trend here going down is probably going to continue, although we are in much need of a bounce. 4 weeks down now, steeply down. We are in need of a little bit of a bounce. And monthly wise, well, we've closed out the month of February, and it is we've essentially reversed the last 3 closes or thereabouts, so close enough to call it. We are probably not going to get to that 140 and 144 area that we've talked about, and this is probably going to fail right here. So we go down now for a month or two. If we get down below the 125 level, then this is going to stand. We're going to go make new lows. We're going to get down to about this 110 area, and we could do that in a matter of probably 8 to 10 months, the way it looks, if we resume on these same angles that we've had on the downtrend before. So that's what we're looking for at this point. Now, the pound dollar sharply selling off again this week, and today we did have a little bit of a rally here on Wednesday and Thursday, and now today just blowing through that, closing down below it. Really could have thought that this week we could have closed down around 147, or the month around 147, and we have dipped below 150 today for the first time in a very long time. So ultimately we're going lower. Any type of rally should be sold, and on the weeklies we can see how this week now is really ending up to be quite bearish. See how we close out today, but overall looks very, very, very bad. And if we look at the monthlies, we can see how this month, or actually last month, February, we closed decisively below that trend line. So that's what we've been looking for many months, and here we have it. We've done it. So now the continuation here will be down to the 142 level initially, and we should get there probably this month, the way it looks. We get down there, and then maybe a bounce or consolidation for a few weeks, and then a continuation. And if I can scrunch this up a little bit more even, won't even get there. There is some support down around 125, so very, very possible we could end up down in there very quickly. And quite honestly, fundamentally we can see a lot of reasons for us to get down that low, with the Bank of England probably going to do more quantitative easing, and the U.S. Really looking fairly strong economically. So it could be a continued very good play. Now, U.S. dollar against the Swiss franc, 2 big days in a row here. We're up about 75 pips right now. We're up about 100 earlier. In either event, we are now breaking out to the upside. This is a very, very strong move here, and if we look on the weeklies, we can see how we have closed now decisively above this trend line, and we're hitting up into some resistance here because of our past up moves there, but ultimately really looking like we're going to now take off here. And we look on the monthlies, probably last month was the turnaround. We were looking for January to do it, it didn't, and now February, it would have been a lot better if we had closed February out at this level or even a little higher. It didn't, but nonetheless we'll take it, and we'll see what we do now for February. The best thing is for February to close above this trend line, which will be about 98, 99. So if we could close at 99 or higher for the month of March, that would be very, very positive, and then we would be off to the races, breaking this downtrend that's gone on for the last 12 years. US dollar against Japanese yen up very strongly today, really looking like we're probably got the lows in here that will stand. We've done consolidation now for several weeks. We're at 93.50 area. Today we're up about 100 pips right now, so looking very good. We got these tails in here showing very good signs that the market turned around. We had this huge reversal day here that really cleaned everybody out of the market. Had a couple of spikes in after that, and here we are now, big day going up. So really looking like we're going to move again, probably going to take out these highs and then move much higher. And we look on the weeklies here, we can see that we'll probably get up the first initial blast up to the 97 to 100 area, and on the weeklies we can see this huge tail here that we have going, really looking very good. Monthlies, well, last month we closed out with the smallest gain in the last three, but still an up month, and still looking like this this move is going to go higher. Now this month should exceed last month's by quite a bit, so that 97 to 100 area looks very possible for the month of March. So overall looks very, very strong, looks very good. Euro Swiss also declining here in kind of a downward fashion along with the euro, so at some point here we'll see that decoupling as it always has in the past, and we'll end up with the euro climbing against the Swiss franc. Now the Swiss has had fundamentally some good numbers, and so there's been this consensus that it's still the safe haven, and that will probably change as time goes on here, just as it will against the US dollar. So at some point here this is going to get stronger. We're still looking for about 130 for a move to go up there, and if not, probably the SMB could very easily peg it to that level. So euro yen, also kind of a similar situation to the dollar yen. The difference here is that the euro is the weaker of the currencies, so until that changes, this is going to have some difficulties rallying again. But it looks like we got kind of a low started here, and we could rally up and then fall back again, get down maybe into the 117 area before we did a meaningful rally. We'll have to see. It really all depends on the euro. If the euro can pull some strength out of here over the next month or so, then we can rally again to new highs. If not, then we could fall back or just consolidate in this area for quite a bit of time. We look at the weeklies, we can see how this week is really shaping up to be kind of a turnaround week. So it is very, very possible that we have seen the correction here, and we could move higher. Now on the monthlies, February ended up to be the first down month in the last 6 or 7, however you want to look at it, and still looks very strong longer term. So we could have another month where we pull back here to about the 117, 116.50 area, and then move up quite strongly. So that's a possibility. It all depends on the euro and what happens there, but that's what we're looking for. That is it for the week. If you don't know about FX Addicts, please stop on by. We have a lot of different features, classes available, as well as live trading room and chat room, and certainly the new book that's out, Forex Secrets. If you have not looked at that, please do so. You can get to that off of the FX Addicts website. It's all about scalping in my 25 years of experience, so feel free to look at the previews of that, and feel free to order one as well. Any other questions or anything, I am available by email, Skype, or phone. Feel free to call, email, Skype, anything. Thank you. Bye.